Hello and welcome back to Log Completionist, the series where I attempt to fill in a lot of slots in the collection log. In this video we try out the new fishing boss and a couple other shenanigans and fill in many slots in our beautiful virtual book. I hope you all enjoy. Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, March 24th, which means the Temporos has just come out. So a couple things. Let's peep the collection log for him, see how many new slots there are. There he is. I'm going to guess 7, 12. Okay, so we've already gotten a new collection log slot. We are just that good at the game because the Dragon Harpoon drops from Temporos. It's in the log. Also, all the recolors are in the log. All the new drops are in the log. There's a lot. This is a lot of new items, so we're going to go grind a ton of Temporos off. First off, Dragon Harpoon is very good there, gives an extra chance to get an extra fish, and if you have the Infernal Harpoon, which I'm going to make, of course, because I'm a psychopath, you can actually get a chance to cook the fish as you're fishing them, which makes it better in the fight. You can also go south of the Alcarid Bank to this guy to get ferried to the official Temporos area, which is gorgeous. I mean, seriously, they got this whole new area here. It's sick. It's amazing. I don't know what to say about it. Anyways, let's get into some games of Temporos without babbling too much and see if we can get some new log slots. Look at this power of the Infernal Harpoon. It's cooking like every other harpoon fish we've fished so far. And that makes it do more damage to the Temporos when you throw it into the cannon. So it is worth it, I think. Maybe. I did not tether myself fast enough when a wave came in. And I lost like tons of fish and one of my ropes. Well, shoot. Okay, so just a really quick rundown on the boss in case anybody hasn't tried it. You fish at these fishing spots to get these fish. It's probably worth it to cook it at the shrine because they deal more damage to them. Once you get the fish, run back up to the boat and fill one of these ammunition crates. Do whichever one. Oh, wait. And if a wave comes in, make sure to tether yourself to either the mast or one of these totem poles around the island. If you don't, you get washed away and lose some fish and stuff. Fill up these ammunition crates with the fish that you have fished. It'll shoot it at the Temporos to deal some damage. And then once you load enough fish in there to deal enough damage to him, come to one of these spirit pools and they will become active. You can fish them, and by fishing them, you'll be dealing damage to Temporos. And now we're finishing up the fight. We can go get our first loot, and the way the loot from this boss works is actually really cool. So instead of it being like Wintertot, where it throws a crate in your inventory, or, will give you loot once you finish it, you get little reward permits. And I don't know exactly where you go to claim it, but there is a spot that you can go to claim your rewards, and it stacks them all up. So you can save up tons and tons of stuff to loot at once. Now, I'm going to go ahead and loot this right away just for our first one, just to see what kind of rewards we can expect. Plus, I'm pretty sure there's a guaranteed collection log slot with the spirit flakes, so let's go do that. You also need a net to claim the rewards. So here's the reward spot right here. You could check the reward pool. It'll say there are 3 rewards. Let's net in the reward pool and see what we got from one game of Temporos. We got some seaweed, some raw bass, and some spirit flakes. Like I said, a pretty much guaranteed collection log slot. These are supposed to be relatively common. There's our first slot from Temporos besides the one that we got for free, basically. So let's get back in there. Let's stack up a ton of rewards in the reward pool. And it's really interesting how it actually takes time to fish up the stuff from the reward pool. I mean, it's an interesting mechanic. I like it. Alright, we've been doing the fishing top for like 2.5 hours, and we now have 102 reward permits. So we're going to go ahead and fish all of those up right now. Let me get my net out of the bank. I just realized it's going to be a little hard to fish that up without it. Deposit everything else. Here we go. Let's see what kind of loot we get from 100 reward permits. One collection log slot would be fantastic. Okay, we got soaked pages and spirit flakes on the first one. So there's a collection log slot already filled in. What an easy game. Wow, this loot's looking pretty insane, you guys. You know, I like that you get 10 fishing XP every time you loot this. It's really immersive. And I gotta say, the loot is, it's quite something so far. I'm not gonna lie. It is not amazing. But, of course, I don't expect it to be amazing. But I guess the raw fish is nice, you know, if you're like an Iron Man. What is this? A casket. I hope there's treasure in it. And they stack. I wonder how common these are, and I wonder what kind of stuff is inside them. But I've also noticed we almost have 500 spirit flakes already, and we still have quite a lot of points left. So we might actually get enough to recolor an outfit. Hopefully. Oh, we just got more soaked pages. I wonder what these go for on the Grand Exchange right now. Obviously, we can't see anything yet. Halfway through, the loot is still looking solid. I definitely expect us to get to 1,200 spirit flakes so we can recolor that outfit and get a beautiful collection log slot. Come down here if you want some cash, by the way. People are dropping all their loot on the ground. I don't know what they're doing. Maybe they're an ultimate Iron Man or something. Come on, we're so close to 1,200 spirit flakes. Actually, I've got some in the bank from that first loot we did. Come on, please. Please, just like 5 more loots or something like that. We got more soaked pages. Come on, something juicy. We got another of the caskets. That's pretty nice. And I'm pretty sure we'll have enough spirit flakes now. And here's our last loot. All right, loot from 102 points at Fishing Tot. We've got ourselves about 500k in loot, assuming that the soaked pages prices are accurate. And we still have to open up these 2 caskets here. What kind of loot is in these? 37 jades and 8 diamond rings. Wow, that puts the price total up to 517k. Insane. Actually, it looks like the soaked pages are going for like 11,000 gold each. So that's 400,000 just from the pages. And then we'll add everything else together. So it's more like 750,000 gold in 2.5 hours. So you're looking at a pretty primo 250 to 300k gold per hour. They need to nerf this right away. All right, we've got those 1,200 spirit flakes. Let's see if we can recolor it here with Gita Primes. That's probably a pun. Some of you guys will let me know in the comments, or maybe it's just a very weird name. Yes, proceed. 1,200 spirit flakes to upgrade this to the Spirit Angler headband. Oh my god, I look like Coxie. Well, I've literally been sat here at Temporos all day. We've got 100 more reward permits, so let's do it. Let's start searching this pool for some goodies. Come on, just spoon me the pet. I know you want to. I could feel it. So I've got 50 loots left. My idea now is I'm gonna hide my RuneScape window behind something, and I'm going to let it loot everything. And then, you know, once it's done, then I'll take a peek at the loot and see if we got anything good. Let's go. It's done? It's done. Okay, it's finally time to peek. Did we get anything good? No, we got complete garbage. But hey, we got more spirit flakes than last time. That's something. So we have more than enough to recolor another piece of the angler outfit. And we have 4 caskets, which maybe all the good loot is hiding in the caskets, you guys. Maybe that's what it is. You can only get the pet from the caskets. Let's open these up. Emerald bracelets, emerald necklaces, emerald rings, and diamond necklaces. Wow. That is amazing. So let's price check this loot. 484k. We got to double the price of the pages, so it's more like probably like 700k, maybe a little bit under 700k. So it's like, it's not bad, but it's worse than last time. Well, we get one good thing out of this. We get to upgrade our angler top. Proceed, and there we go. Well, we've got ourselves a little bit over another 100 reward points, and that's 63 kill count, which puts us in the top 100 for Temporos today on the day of release, obviously. So that means we've been doing it a lot. I mean, I've seriously been doing Temporos for like 8 hours straight. It is a little bit tiring, but we're going to open these 100 reward points here, and then I think I'm going to be taking a break from Temporos. As much fun as I've been having with the new content, man oh man, it can get draining when you do something for this many hours in a row. Also, pro tip, right next to the looting, you can talk to the Spirit Angler here, and he will give you a free fishing net so that you can loot this. Very nice guy. And yeah, let's get started on looting. You can't loot without putting in your bank pin. That is pretty cool, actually. Good thinking, Jagex. I'm literally going to go up and like do some stretches, do a little bit of working out, because I mean, this genuinely takes forever. It's like 4 game ticks per loot, so I got a couple minutes. Oh, wait, stop the presses. We got the tackle box. Nice. Finally, our first unique from the loot thing here. That is awesome. So there's one for the collection log right there. This item is actually pretty cool. It holds a huge assortment of fishing items. I'll put a picture up on screen with a list of all of them. It's like an insane amount of stuff, including Rada's blessings and like every rod you can think of. It's great. It saves a ton of bank space, and it's a pretty nifty item, I'm not going to lie. I'll never use it personally, but maybe on my hardcore Iron Man, if I ever come to Temporos, it would be useful. But yeah, we finally got a unique item. That makes me so happy, man. What? Like 10 seconds later, I got up and walked around and started doing a little bit of jogging, and look at that fish barrel right next to each other. Holy, this has been the best 100 that we have opened so far. Really falling behind on the spirit flakes, honestly. We were usually getting like 1,200 in each, but now we've only got like 15 left. So I don't think we're going to make it to 1,200 this time. But wow, the tackle box and the fish barrel in one session. That is amazing. I cannot wait to see what the log looks like after this. 2 more. Last one, I think. And it's nothing. But yeah, oh my gosh, we got a ton of uniques in that opening. Only 860 spirit flakes. How many do we have in the bank though? Oh, 510. So we could still get ourselves a 3rd piece of the outfit. Let me grab the collection log too so we can peep that after we upgrade the outfit. But yeah, wow, that exceeded all of my expectations. Let's go ahead and upgrade the angler pants here. Proceed. Boom. They look good. This outfit looks really cool, actually. We just need the boots less. So, you know, if I got another 100 points, we could probably afford to do the boots. I might do that tomorrow, but like I said, I'm going to take a break from this right now. Let's open these caskets as well real quick. Some coins, sapphire necklace, diamond necklace, emerald bracelet. I mean, these have been really bad for me. I heard a lot of people saying they were good, but I don't know. It ain't working for me. Let's throw this all in the price check. Under 400k for this loot worth. Not the greatest. And the tackle box and fish barrel are untradeable. Nevertheless, what matters more is collection log slots. Look at that. Oh, it's looking so good now. So all we need is the Tome of Water, the big harpoon fish, this, which will just come over time no matter what, and then the pet. We are absolutely killing it here at Temporos. Day 1, we've got 8 out of 12 slots. It's just an easy game. There is one more thing that I forgot. The fish barrel right here can be combined with the most prestigious item in the game, the fish sack, to make the fish sack barrel, which is wearable and might be one of the most massive flexes you can have on any account. I mean, just look at this Giga Chad right here. Seriously, there is no comparing with him. So we've got ourselves another 100 reward permits. I was thinking about saving these because apparently on the Q&A today, the mods said that they are going to be buffing the loot from Temporos tomorrow, although I personally don't care about the average loot too much on this account. I guess it'll be nice for when I go here on the hardcore to grind it out, but we'll just have to wait and see. I doubt they're buffing the unique chance, though. So let's go ahead and fish up another 100 rewards. Hopefully we get enough flakes to finish off the Spirit Angler outfit. If not, we're heading back into the fishing top because I want to finish this damn outfit. What? We just got 25 soaked pages in one loot. That is insane. And somebody else just got the tiny tempor. Yo, grats Aham on your tiny tempor, man. I'll take one of those. Okay, 5 more rolls to go. Can we get that Tome of Water, please? Pretty please. 3 more. 2 more. Come on. 1 more. Come on, just give it to me, Jake. Oh, wait, no, that was it. It's empty. Okay, so unfortunately, no new uniques, but we did hit the 25 soaked page drop, which is pretty insane. Do I have enough of the Spirit Flakes? No, we're so close. We need like 34 more. So I'm going to go get like 20 or 30 more Temporos points, and then we'll have enough to finish up the outfit. But first, let's open up these caskets and see if we can get anything juicy. We still have not gotten a single armor piece from these. I know you can get some rune armor from it, but apparently not if you're me. Okay, I've got 15 points here. This dude's just jamming out in his fashionscape, and all we need is 34 more Spirit Flakes. We should be able to get that in 15, right? I think it'd be pretty unlucky to go 15 points without getting any Spirit Flake. Well, we already got it. There we go. We'll finish up using these reward points, get some more soak pages and caskets, and then we'll call it a day. Finally, we get to finish our amazing fashionscape outfit. I would like you to recolor these boots. Proceed. Thank you very much. And we now look like a true seafaring pirate fisherman thing. Honestly, I love this outfit. It's beautiful. And now let's head over to the Temporos log. Check it out. 9 out of 12 loots. Oh, we've got everything so organized. All we need is the big harpoon fish, the tome, and the pet. I don't know how much Temporos I'm going to be doing in the near future. I'll probably do like another 100 points tomorrow just to check out the buffed loot. Maybe take a break for a bit and do some other content. But look at that. 11, 15 log slots. Temporos boosted this a lot. Don't ask where I got the motivation to do Hydra. I don't know where it came from. I'm not going to question it. But we did just get Onyx Bolts and Alchemical Hydra Heads in the same drop. Not really the unique I'm looking for. In fact, for those who don't know, the only thing I'm missing from the Alchemical Hydra is the pet. And we are just under 500 kills off the drop rate of that beautiful little sucker. In fact, it's one of my favorite looking pets in the game, so I'd love to get it. Maybe we'll get it today. I don't know where this motivation came from, but I was like, you know what? Let's grind some Zulrah today. It's because I was doing Hydra, and God, I would rather do anything but Hydra. Nevertheless, about 20 kills in of the day, we've got an uncut Onyx. Unfortunately, the least valuable unique, but it is something. I will take it. And with this gear setup, I don't know if I've ever mentioned it. This is pretty much max mage. The only thing I'm missing is the Harm Orb. Nightmare Staff, which I gave back to my buddy. I do not have it anymore. I wish I'd tried Zulrah while I had that. But nevertheless, with this setup, I'm getting like 30-ish kills per hour at Zulrah, which is really insane, honestly. So I'm considering doing another big Zulrah grind in the future. We're past pet rate. We still need that other mutagen, and it would just be great to get one of those. Oh, we also need the jar, by the way, which I'm decently past rate on. That's a 1 in 3,000, and I don't have that one yet. So any of these kills could be something beautiful. Well, there's I was gonna talk about 4,300 kill count, but we also just got a nature talisman. I'm not picking that up. I don't want to see that. I just want to forget that that ever happened. Anyways, though, 4,300 kill count at Zulrah. I'm tempted to just sit here and grind this out and go for our next like big milestone. By milestone, I mean a number that looks good in my head, which is 4,500. Zulrah is pretty chill, man. Like I said, about 30 kills an hour, and in the past hour-ish, we've made 4.6 mil from 35 kills, so it's not bad money at all. Well, here's our 100th Zulrah kill of the day for some Zalandra teleports. I'll throw the total loot of everything we've done today. I might do a couple more kills, you know, like this trip. So if you don't see the loot on the screen, that's because we got something really insane in these next few kills. If the loot is there, then nothing happened, and you have nothing to look forward to. You might be asking yourself, Shelby, what are you doing back at Shades of Mort'ton? You finished this log and you complained about it the whole time you were working on it, about how terrible it was. And so what are you doing back here? Well, some genius has come up with a very efficient method to doing this. And look, you can tick manipulate it so that instead of having the animation to do the fire like I'm doing right here because I messed it up, you can actually skip it by using a Celastris spark. Doing that, boom, it instantly lights it. If you time it right, not like me, you can just do this in like 7 ticks, which is seriously like 33% faster than you do it before, which is great. But now comes the question. I still don't understand why you want to do Shades of Mort'ton because you have the whole collection log completed. Well, actually, if you remember correctly, we were getting a lot of elite clue scrolls while doing Shades of Mort'ton before, and that is exactly the plan here. The old school wiki gathers data on like everything you loot, and they estimate that the elite clue rate is like 1 in 145 gold chests, which is insanely good considering that you can gather like 400 of these keys per hour or something like that if you're very, very quick. And so I'm going to go for some elite clues. I'd like to stack up like maybe 10 of them, and then we'll open the caskets. I don't know what the biggest elite clue opening I've ever done is, but it's not big because it is a pain in the ass to get elite clues. But this method is like 2 elite clues-ish per hour, so let's do it. Anyways, I'll put a link to the video with the method in the description down below. I'd also like to mention one more thing, that this is actually like over 1 million gold per hour doing this, since you do profit from looting these bad boys here, so yeah, it's pretty nice. I ain't complaining about free money. One more thing I'd like to point out, even with me messing up and having to go to the Grand Exchange to rebuy a couple things and messing up the method over and over again, we're getting over 300,000 firemaking XP per hour, so this is like actually just as good as Winter Taunt XP per hour wise, and in Prayer, you know, we're only getting like 6k an hour, but still, pretty insane firemaking XP here, so might actually be worth doing to level firemaking for a main account. I mean, that's kind of insane. And there we go, 10 elite clue caskets. Probably the easiest time I've ever had getting elite clues. When I used to go for these at like Sarachnis or Venenatus or Lava Dragons, it wasn't fun at all, and this isn't exactly what I would call fun either, but it is something, and it's a lot faster, so that makes it not as bad. Here is our elite tab, 24 out of 98 with 200 elite clues completed. We are going to destroy that beautiful looking 200, and I think the master rate is 1 in 5 from elite, so we should expect to get those pretty commonly from here, starting off with the best elite clue I've ever seen, 58,000 gold. And into a master clue like we were just talking about. Nice. There is no better feeling than getting a hot and cold step. So you go to the crafting guild to get your strange device out, and the location is right here outside of the crafting guild. It would make master clues so much better if it weren't for the fact that the dragon eye steps and triple steps still exist. 8-stepper master clue, keeping me humble and not arrogant at all. Let's continue on with the elites. I think I did the math the other day. Well, you know, there's a master clue. I think I did the math the other day. It's like a 1 in 5 or 1 in 6 chance to get a unique from elites. Another one down. 6 more elites to go. I just want one new unique. There it is. A new unique from the elites. And a 632k elite at that. The Black D'Hide Chaps G. Are they really worth that much money? 400,000 gold. That is what I'm talking about. Let's pop through these last few elites. They're never amazing, but new uniques are great. Well, that's it. We got the one new unique from these elite clues, which is, I mean, it's huge. It is huge for elite clues. I haven't seen a new elite unique in God knows how long. And look, it's 25 now, which is really beautiful. I would make an ambitious goal, like eventually I want to have like 50 in the elite clue category, but who knows if I'm ever going to be able to muster up the strength to do that many elites. We're at 30 on the masters. Very doubtful we'll get anything new in these two. In fact, wow, the double seeds is great. And 116k master clue. Wow. Fantastic. Gosh, it's just so easy sitting here for 400 hours straight grinding this boss. It is pretty chill. It is pretty chill, I'll give it that. But we now have 100 more points to spend, and now we get to see, is the buffed loot that good? I heard it was pretty good, but is it actually that good? Right off the bat, it is looking a lot better. We're getting pretty much only higher tier fish. I mean, we got some bass as well. We got manta rays, sea turtles, swordfish, all things that are actually pretty decent, plus sharks. And I think they also said that when you do get like the really low tier drops like feathers and fishing bait, you should get a lot more of it. So we'll see about that whenever we get that, if we get that. Yep, there we go. We just got a feathers drop and a fishing bait drop, almost 1,000 of each, which is pretty decent for a low level account, actually. I mean, 1,000 feathers, not too shabby. I mean, the bait is pretty much useless, but the feathers are good. Well, we're on the last few loots here, and just looking at it, it has definitely improved significantly. Pretty much exclusively high level fish. It's weird that you get bass and then swordfish, but no lobsters. It's interesting they didn't just like make this. Are bass better than lobsters? I don't know. Maybe I'm just that big of a noob. I also noticed we got a ton more spirit flakes. Could just be a coincidence and normal variance in loot. The caskets. Wow. Okay. It could just be lucky. It's hard to tell, but I always just got jewelry. But now we got a rune full helm and a tooth half of key out of the casket, which is obviously also a lot better. So let's do a price check on this. No pages, though, actually. I just realized that we didn't get any pages in over 100. Very strange. Usually our loot was like 300 to 400k. Now it is 500k. So it is a little bit better. I mean, it's still absolutely atrocious, I think. You guys have asked me this so many times, but I always forget to check it. Like every single video you've asked, how much time have you played on this account? And I'm about to tell you. Now, Editor Shelby in the future, please blur out the day the account was created because some weirdo out there is going to try to recover your account with it. But here we go. We have played 329 days, 11 hours, and 30 minutes. Let me do a little bit of quick math. That means that I've played on this account for 7,907 hours. Nearly 8,000 hours played on this account. Now, a lot of that was, you know, maxing and probably AFKing at the bank, thinking of what to do next. But still, 8,000 hours on this account nearly. Do I need a life? Maybe. Well, I did a bit more shooting stars. It's a lot better, especially if you're not sitting in one of the major CCs and you're kind of just scouting them with a buddy or something. But we now have 3,000 Stardust, so we can afford to buy the Star Fragment. And there is our last collection log slot for shooting stars. 2 out of 2. I kind of feel dirty just having this 1 Star Fragment, though. I mean, it's not like I'm going to use it on a piece of Prospect, and I'm pretty sure you cannot sell it back. You can sell it back. Well, I might just do that and buy bags of gem or soft clay then for money. I mean, why not? Yo, I just got 2 bird egg nests from the same birdhouse. Holy, this game is just so easy sometimes. You know, if I could just get that every birdhouse run, we'd be doing a lot more bird egg openings. Back to back into another god. Are you kidding? Also, I want to say that I saw somebody ask Mod Ash on Twitter if the strung rabbit foot necklace helps you get god eggs at birdhouses. And he said no, but they plan on putting that in the game next month. So you better buy your strung rabbit foot necklaces before they skyrocket in price. Okay, you guys ready? We're going to do the Beekeeper random event speed run so that we can get ourselves the last piece that we need. 3, 2, 1, go. Start the speed run timer, and boom. We're done. Give me that Beekeeper outfit piece. If you give me flax, I swear to God, I'm going to lose my mind. Oh my God. Dragon fruit tree seeds from Fossil Island Wyverns. Again, I probably don't want to know how rare this kind of thing is, but I doubt it's more rare than the Visage, so no complaints from me. Well, it's been a while since I've seen a pair of those granite boots. They're only 800k, and I could tell you why. I don't know if I've mentioned this before already, but there are an insane amount of bots here at Fossil Island Wyverns. Why are there a ton of bots at Fossil Island Wyverns? I don't know. These things are not even good money. But what do you know? If you can bot something and get away with it, it's always good money because, you know, you're not actually sitting there playing the game. So, granite boots. Anyways, folks, I think this is where I'm going to be ending the video off. A little update on our Fossil Island Wyvern hunt. We've killed 7,500 of them. The drop rate is 1 in 12,000 for the Visage, so we're not quite there yet, but we are inching slowly closer to it. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. You know what you can do to support the channel. You press all those cute little buttons. Oh, it's just so fun to click those buttons, isn't it? Anyways, thank you guys once again. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Have a great day.